Shalom. Before I start, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Ruach Kodash. I'd like to give double honors to my teachers, the men that taught me this truth, the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, that rule well and teach well, and also Shalom and salutations to the brothers that are out there of the hopeful elect, preaching this word, this truth, in truth and sincerity. Alright, so I'm the brother Shaquat, from Great Millstone, Montreal. Back once again with another in-transit lesson. And this lesson that I'm going to be getting into today, is going to be another impromptu, but the basis, the foundation of this impromptu, what inspired it was, the fact that, the times that we're living in, we're living in the time of where, a major judgment is getting ready to approach, and this major judgment, I'm talking in the sense of the oikomene sense, right? And when you go into that word oikomene, in the Greek, it means the whole inhabited earth, right? So this major judgment that's coming, that's getting ready to come, and is being spoken about by the prophets, this is gonna, the whole world is gonna feel this, major judgment, man. You see? But there's a focus, to this major judgment. Unlike the time of Noah, right? Because in the time of Noah, that was considered, that was the first major judgment. But there's the second one. Scriptures also speak about the first and the second death, right? Well, the first death was dealing with the time of Noah and the flood, right? So the second death, the second major judgment, because at that time, that judgment that was brought upon upon the world in the time of Noah, it touched the whole earth, man, to the point where there was only 8 living souls left on the whole earth. But this judgment, this second judgment, the second major judgment, the whole world is gonna feel, but there's focus. There's particular lands that are gonna be, that this judgment is gonna be focused upon, man. Like for example, America. America is one of those places, and also the land of Israel, man. You see? But the whole earth, the whole world is gonna feel it, because the scriptures also speak about how that, there's gonna be earthquakes that are gonna be felt worldwide, man. It's gonna cause an earthquake, and what's gonna cause this earthquake? What's the second death, that I'm talking about, man? This is the death, or the judgment that's gonna come by the way of the nuclear missiles, man. It's gonna be a nuclear destruction. You see? So let me grab a precept. Okay. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 54 and verse 16. It says, "Behold, I have created the smith that bloweth the coals in the fire," right? So this is the Lord, man. The Lord saying that He's the one that created the smith. And who's the modern day smith today? Because what is a smith? A smith is somebody that that's talented with his hands, to create weaponry. In particular iron, right? Building swords and stuff. That's what the ancient world smiths were doing. But what does the scriptures? How do you tie this to today, man? To 2024. The smith will be these different scientists, you know, these different scientists that are able to, that have knowledge to be able to create missiles and bombs and you know, and so on and so forth, things like that, man. You know, so that's what it's referring to, right? Those are the modern day Smiths, but the Lord said He's the one that created them. The Lord's the one that put that wisdom in them. You know why? Because this is ultimately the Lord's movie, man, and this is to fulfill, you know, the Lord's pleasures, you know, the Lord's plans, right? It says, "Behold, I have created the smith that bloweth the coals in the fire, and that bringeth forth an instrument for his work." So that instrument, you know, is that intercontinental ballistic missile, the ICBM, right? That's that instrument. It says, "And I have created the waster to destroy," right? So, and what is known as the waster to destroy, man? That's talking about these missiles, man. You see? Because those are the most destructive weapons, you know, on the earth today. If you possess that, you know, you're strong, man. You know, and that's why the scriptures say, let the weak say I am strong, because there's weak nations that have nuclear capabilities, man. Now, you know, which, you know, with them having that capability, that nuclear capability, it no longer makes them weak, man. It makes them strong, you know, and that's what scriptures say when it says, let the weak say I am strong. You know, the weak are able to defend themselves, you know, because they have that weaponry as well, man. You see, because you know, going back to the time of Hiroshima and Nagasaki, when that bomb was dropped, when those bombs were dropped, you know, by America, right? America was wondered at, man. America was feared because nobody else possessed that type of knowledge or, you know, that type of capability at that time. You know, and that's what basically put America, you know, on top as the big dogs, man. You know, but throughout time, what happened, man? These other nations got that knowledge as well. You know? Alright, so let me go there from there. You see, so that's that second major judgment that the whole world is, you know, is gonna feel, man. You see? The whole world is gonna feel, and if you're in America or the land of Israel, you're gonna be completely destroyed. You're gonna be completely consumed. You know? And if you're in these different parts of the world that might not get hit with that with the missiles per se, you know, you're still gonna feel it, man. You know, because the scriptures say this. Salaki, bear with me. Let me pull up this research. Isaiah 24. Yeah, Isaiah 24, and I'm gonna start at verse 19. It says, the earth is utterly broken down. The earth is clean, dissolved. The earth is moved exceedingly, right? So this nuclear destruction is actually going to change the geography of the earth, man. Just like in the time of Noah, right? The earth was changed. The formation of the earth was changed, you know, because if you look at the map, right, these different pieces of these different countries, man, and continents, they actually attach to each other. You know, it's like a puzzle. You can actually put them together, you know, and you can make a one land, so to speak. You know, but when the flood when the Lord brought that flood upon the earth at that time, it actually scattered. You know, it split the earth, man. You know, and that's also another, that's also evidence that, you know, the flood happened, man. Because what else could cause the earth to be separated like that, to move from its place? You know? Right, so it says, verse 20, the earth shall reel to and fro like a drunkard. Right. And shall be removed like a cottage, and the transgression thereof shall be heavy upon it, and it shall fall and not rise again. Man, you know? So the earth is gonna reel, man. It's literally gonna rock to and fro like a drunkard when those missiles are shot off. You see? And land. That, you know, that's gonna be felt worldwide, man. You see? You know, so how do you escape something like that, man? How do you escape this second judgment, this second major judgment that's getting ready to come on the earth? You know, the only way you can escape that is by making your refuge in Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai, the Heavenly Father and His only begotten Son, man. That's the only way. There's no other way, man. You can't escape it. You know, you won't, you know, there's no other way out, man. But through Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai, especially if you are in America and Israel, the land of Israel, you know, you cannot escape that destruction, man. You know, there's only one way out, and that's up, to be beamed up by the Heavenly Father's chariots, man. You know? Hey, man, so with that, I hope this lesson was edifying. I'm going to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh